This walkout at St. Brother Andre in Markham was intended as an opportunity to support 2S LGBTQ+ students at a time where the York Catholic Board has ruled to not raise the pride flag for Pride Month. Students tearing through pride posters and dancing on pride flags.
It's rude, and they're throwing water everywhere. They're looking at us. They're judging us. Shouldn't be like that. You're out for a reason.
Rambunctious teens then turned violent, throwing pride bracelets and other random objects on the road and at people.
Some kid threw something at my head, and then in response to that, everyone started cheering. There was like a group of guys, and they were more like harassing us than supporting us.
They've had enough. They've had enough. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com, ladies and gentlemen, for 4th of July only, for the 4th. Only on the 4th. We didn't get a 4th of July weekend, so on the 4th, I'll have a discount code, 35% off everything on the store. If you put in I love the USA, I love THE-USA, I love the USA, link will pop up right here on the screen. So if you forget what I'm saying, the link is not only on the screen, it's also in the description section. So go onto the website and put in I love the USA for 4th of July. Get 35% off the entire store. That means everything on the store. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, in Toronto, and you know in Canada, people are losing their mind at breakneck speed. I would argue that they're already falling off the cliff, but people are fighting back. Where are they fighting back at, Brandon Tatum? The Catholic schools. And I love it because I think that it's time for us to fight back as Christians, to fight back against the debauchery. Now, I will say this. I don't condone any physical violence, but I do condone counter-protest. We should be counter-protesting. As much as they protest this stuff, we should be counter-protesting if your opinions are different than theirs. Why do you say that, Brandon? Because if we went out and did something, they'd be counter-protesting us. It is time. Watch the video.
This walkout at St. Brother Andre in Markham was intended as an opportunity to support 2S LGBTQ+.
Now, somebody explain to me, 2S LGBTQ+. 2S LGBTQ+. They don't even know what that means. How is somebody supposed to support them when we don't know what it means? Now, I know because I looked it up, but the average person have no idea. Two spirits is what it means. Now, I don't know what two spirits mean, but that's what they're pushing. Two spirits, 2S. And it's funny because it's LGBTQ in America, and then you go into Canada, it's 2S, whatever they add on it. Keep watching it.
Students at a time where the York Catholic Board has ruled to not raise the pride flag for Pride Month.
Thank you.
Has the right to love who they want to love.
It's weird that they're prioritizing the comfort of the parents rather than the safety of the students.
But messages like this were quickly drowned out by the noise of a rowdy crowd. Students tearing through pride posters and dancing on pride flags.
It's rude, and they're throwing water everywhere. They're looking at us. They're judging us. Shouldn't be like that. You're out for a reason.
Rambunctious teens then turned violent, throwing pride bracelets and other random objects on the road and at people.
Some kid threw something at my head, and then...
What did he throw at you? He threw a pride bracelet at your head? And we got... You look at the Black Lives Matter protests, they're bludgeoning people, shooting people, throwing pee on people at the Charlottesville protest. They throwing bags of pee on people. They stomping and burning the American flag. And that's fine. That's totally fine. They can bludgeon you when they don't agree with you. And you throw a rubber band in the street and they say it's violence. Roll the clip.
In response to that, everyone started cheering. There was like a group of guys, and they were more like harassing us.
First of all, why you got a mask on anyway? Can y'all stop this already? What are you doing? All right.
Supporting us.
Organizers say the disruptive group also shouted anti-queer slurs.
I just wish that there was a lot more positivity and love and support right now.
Advocacy organization PFLAG, who deemed...
What slurs were they? Now, we all know that anything you say that oppose them, meaning that I don't agree with you, that's a slur. So what slurs were they saying? Oh, they won't say, okay, we get it.
The York Catholic District School Board, unsafe for 2S LGBTQ plus students, says the board needs to be held accountable for Thursday's events.
If these kids are the type of culture that is creating the culture of hate and discrimination and bigotry at York Catholic, then the Catholic School Board has an urgent need to act, and to act now.
Reading that off a teleprompter and couldn't read the word discriminatory or whatever he tried to say. Couldn't read it because he's reading off a screen. It's not a genuine thought from his heart. These people are idiots. Let me just say this. 2S, 2 LGBTQ plus, AARP, NAACP, all of that stuff is pointless. How would somebody know that you represent two spirits? How would somebody know if you're gay or lesbian? You just going to school and doing your schoolwork. How nobody gives a, that's the truth. But y'all pushing it in everybody's face. That's why people are confronting you. The school is a Christian Catholic school. Of course they not finna put the pride flag up. Y'all should be ashamed even thinking that they should. You should be kicked out of the school if you somehow contest what a Catholic school deems is not necessary to fly and represent. Christians, y'all better step up. You want to do that, they kick you out of school. Because I know when I registered my son for Christian private school, they had these bylaws that you have to adhere to. And if you don't believe in the doctrine of the school, you can't go to the school. But now they make an exception for LGBTQ. It's crazy to me. Anyway, these kids, I'm not saying I'm glad that they stood up, but I do think people should counter protest. I think young people should they're going to be the generation that overcomes this mess. Because a lot of people in my generation and the generation right behind me are complete cowards. They're cowards. They're asleep behind the wheel. They're afraid to say anything. They let these people bludgeon us, bludgeon our religion, and they go all the way full throttle. And then at the end of the day, we on our knees and we wonder what happened. I'm glad to see the next generation of young people saying enough is enough. Y'all doing too much. We accept the fact that people want to live like that. That's fine. I don't think a person has a problem with you living your own life like that. The problem is y'all pushing it on us. And when you push it on us, we push back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get some of this stuff on 4th of July. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.